put it up. Wait for las señales. Alrighty, let's get started with her grooming. We first going to use a brush. I first want to show you how golden retrievers are. They usually we have to cut around the neck, the feathers here, and up the back as well. The tail, and that's it. We don't shave. We don't shave golden retrievers because it's not allowed. They have to cut. Why is not allowed? Because they have two type of coats. So the white one you see here, and then the blonde one, they have two coats. It's different than Yorkshire Terrier because they just have one type, and it's different from Alaska Malamute and stuff. When um, example, another breeds have three type of coat, like a huskies. So let's get started with Gemma. Sí, cerca. Just go ahead and brush little by little and take hair, all hair off. I recommend you to do a routine for broom, and in that routine, you're gonna take off all the old hair. You wanted to take off all the old hair. Otherwise, you're gonna bring the de-shedding all the time, the de-shedding brush, which I also can show you in another video how to de-shed, how to proper de-shed them. But the de-shedding brush is more effective to take the old hair off, so you don't have too many hair as we have at my house. And my mom is always cleaning and cleaning and cleaning the hair. The hair is everywhere, and most golden retrievers owners gonna agree with me having too much hair on their house. You you should move them as it is convenient for you. Don't try to be as they wanted you to be. That's a psychology of the dogs. Because otherwise, if you don't move them, they're gonna feel like they are in power, and you're gonna can't groom them. And the most difficult dogs are the fearful ones. And if you are fear or you are afraid of your own dog, that's gonna be a problem. But it's not something that you cannot take. Something that it can be resolved. It can be solved. So yeah, as we did her off just on Saturday, she has no much to do. And after this, we're gonna use the comb. It's not that hair off. We take it and then use the comb. They don't have to be like very, as it is different from the from Yorkshires. You don't have to do any teddy bear face or cupcake face. Um, you don't have to work that much on the face, but you have to work on the coat. Be to save the coat and not to shave it. And also, the shedding is the most important of the grooming a golden retriever. Otherwise, you shave them, they're gonna be unprotected. Mm, you don't want that to happen them. Otherwise, they're gonna have um, skin problems. Yeah. Skin issues. All right, let's move her. Gemma was having too many skin issues, and I tried to groom her as often as I can, maybe one every 2 to 3 weeks. Goldest doesn't need that much, but in her case, for example, Hero, which is another of my is my another golden retriever, he doesn't need that much because he has not too many skin problems. But for Gemma, yes, she needs it because her skin is more sensitive. We have her full videos. We have full videos about her and her skin and how terrible it was when I arrived here in Paraguay in November 2025. All right, she's doing very well. She's very good care. We also have videos about her ear infection, which is bad. We're gonna do another video of that. But the grooming is important as well for keep them healthy. She is on treatment now, and we're gonna make another video, another stream of her because we have natural cures for it. And the otitis she has, it keeps coming back, which is normal. Golden retrievers are very prone to otitis. And for example, Hero, which is his brother, doesn't have that issue, little either, but she has it. And she has it often. So we have to take care of her all the time. Today, so the system I use, you should use a system where the grooming has to be step by step process. For example, first the brush, then the comb, and then the nail clipping. The nail clipping. She has white nails, which is very easy, and also she's digging all the time, which means that her nails is not that long. But I'm gonna show you here that her nails are not long at all. But you have to position yourself this like this, and just a little click. We have another video how to cut them as well. How to proper cut nails. You have to reward them every time you click them. I I haven't got treats, so I'm not gonna reward her. But with love, it's okay as well. Rewarding with love, rewarding with treats. Good girl. They're usually very afraid of the sound more than the cut itself. This is the longest one. Good girl. She loves to be. So now the system I told you it was brush and then comb and then clip nails. So I want to use one of my scissors now. This is the chunker scissors. curved chunker scissors, which I use in Style Groom. And this is for a big chunker. I want to use them today as I want to use the big 7-inch one and start with doing her a tidy up. So we're gonna start from the head to the tail. It's gonna be very, very messy, especially at home because it's not a grooming salon. So be aware of the hair. You should use a mask, face mask. As you can see, I just cutting the edge just to clean it up. Don't go too far, otherwise she's gonna look ugly. Not really ugly, but it's not healthy to cut too much. And especially when it's summer, you should do this kind of. We here in Paraguay, we having summer in December, and now is spring. So we're gonna start to tidy up her from the back first, and then we're going down. Always follow the hair. As you can see, I'm doing little steps, not like pluck and pluck. Hacia acá, hacia acá. She's a pretty girl. She's gonna be very pretty. And just doing tidy up everywhere. And then the feathers. Now, let's do just the back first. You can see what the system is. So you have to follow that system step by step. And if you repeat that, you can become a groomer. Or you can groom your dog every time. That's the step. Be aware of the tail when it's moving because you can cut it. And accidents happens. Don't think like I didn't make a mistake. We also have a video when I cut Lilo's nails, but we solve it with quick stop, which I'm going to recommend you on the description. That's for nails. Don't think you're not gonna make mistake because that's the number one mistake. We're gonna do the tail at the end. So after the back, we're gonna do the feathers, which we already did on Saturday. Just follow this line. All right. If you feel comfortable doing the paw-pads and the belly first, you can. But for me, my system is at the end. because it's too much stressful to do nails and then clipping the spots, which you can do with a machine. It is very easy. We're doing the other side. You can see the difference. See how the table is not allowing me to cut well, so I have to pull her in front of me. I think her hair gets stuck in my eyes. That can happen as well. That's why I recommend you to use face masks or even protect yourself first if you're gonna work with too many dogs. Too many is from 4 a day and above. So we're doing the back and then the legs. See how I position myself. The position is very important with everything. Doing grooming is the most important thing after the scissors. Well, the scissors is just tool, but the position how you're doing grooming, it is important because of the position. And as you position yourself as well, because otherwise your back is gonna explode if you're doing grooming in a very smaller table. How you cut the tail? Well, the tail, it's you have to get all the hair go down and cover everything here and then cut it. Don't be afraid of that. They have to be healthy. So healthy dog has to have the pool area free, free of hair. So you can go. This is the most important part for every owner to know because they usually just take to the groomers because they don't know how to cut the hygiene areas. All right. Let's do it this way. After this scissor, I want to use, you can do like this and see if the groom is good. That's it, you don't have to take that much off. After this scissor, we're gonna use these ones, just the chunkers, just to make it even. This is more for professionals. If you are just at home, you don't need to do this. You don't need to, this is just to tidy up more. See my position, higher positioning myself. This is very important grooming. These scissors does not leave lines. That's why they are good. it always try. You have to always try to make the scissors the way of the hair. All right. Let's do it the other way as well. This infection at ear. El otro lado. Let's use the chunker in the other side. ¿Cuánto ya? All right. The recommendation I'm gonna give you is to, if you brush them often, the de-shedding is gonna be easier, and the groomer is not gonna cost that much because they don't gonna have too much work to do. All right, let's go. Just to tidy this up. And then just tidy up over the back. Use the chunkers over here. And then the curved chunkers just for the face. For the face. Ears. The ears. The way of the hair. I just want to make it clear on the ear because of she has infection, so you have to take all the hair around, not to shave it because hair is protection as well, just not to bring mush, debris, and everything. All right, we're gonna do now the pads. We're gonna try to do it with the curved one, curve, and always use this thumb and this thumb. Ya, 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 voy a cortar su pata. Look always for my position. Acá, acá. They're always gonna respond. You have to just put this out and cut it a little bit. See how they react. You have to be very careful around here. There's not that much to take off. So in the pose, I'm gonna show you how to do it. Just use the brush and then the scissor. Go up and then around. Up and then around. And then with these ones, just going to make it look cute. This one as well. If you want to have more control when you're doing it, to have more control, you can up one of the all right, let's do the other. El otro lado voy a hacer. It's gonna be very messy. You have to be aware of that. This one is not that messy. We can just use the thinners, the chunkers, the carb chunkers. This has no technique, but every time I see imperfection, I always try to do it at the moment, otherwise I forget it. If you don't take that, or if not gonna take more than 3 to 4 seconds, do it at the moment. Like this, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can do it. All right, so the belly part, usually dogs, not usually, not always, but dogs usually have not infections, but dermatitis, sensitive skin. Acá voy a hacer. So if you wanna make and cut it, don't pull the your dog on her belly. Just put it on one table and then put your hand in front of the leg and put it like this. Hold the tail and cut with a scissor, curved scissor. If you use curved scissor, it's less risk to do this. So use this way and cut the belly for the hygiene area. One way and then another. Hacia allá bien. Hold the tail up the leg and cut the belly. And that's it. It's very convenient. All right, I think we're almost done over here. This is the feathers. We cut the feathers. With curved scissors, and then we okay. All right, I want to show you the hair, all the hair we took from her. We're just making the final steps. And that's it. All right. I want to show you all the hair I took from her. I think most of them are on the floor, but this is what I have. This is all the hair you have to take. Not that much. And thanks for watching. We If you want to have more of grooming sessions, just comment below because we have golden retrievers, Yorkies, and we can do the breed you want if you ask us, and we'll do it. So have to put her on the floor, as I said before. Just hold the neck, hold the back, and put it on the floor. There you go. Good girl, Gemma. Corta.